Hello there, you're watching Sky News. Welcome to Sportsline. The Scottish FA said just last weekend they might not be able to afford goal line technology in the SPL, but they might have to rethink that after controversy in the Edinburgh Derby. Barcelona, one of the neutrals' favourite sides, they're hoping to make Champions League history tonight against AC Milan. Now, no team has ever overturned a 2-goal deficit from the first leg without having scored an away goal. The Premier League, we have it every year. There's been a little bit of pessimism looking towards it, or perhaps lack of enthusiasm, but I suppose it just takes the opening weekend and the first fantastic match or controversial incident to get everybody back into the swing of things.
Well, I think
in just over 8 hours' time, the window in Europe will close. Now, last season, 2 players switched clubs in the English Premier League for a combined total of $135 million. Nothing like that to report as yet.
How exciting it's been in the last few minutes.
Incredible finish to the first major of the season at Augusta. It went to the second hole of a playoff. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of deadline day was the player they didn't sign. Several arrived at QPR. One didn't make it through the door. The Nigerian, Peter Odemwingie, drove to Loftus Road but wasn't given permission to speak to QPR. Redknapp's put it all down as a bit of a mistake. Unbelievable, explosive, inflammatory comments from the head of the US anti-doping agency, Travis Tygard, who said Armstrong was riddled with the performance-enhancing drug EPO when he first won the Tour back in 1999. Des, the Premier League's back after a 2-week break. We'll get to that in a moment, but just a quick reflection on some of the events of this week.
David Ginola is coming up in just a moment. Arron apparently is interviewing him. Away you go.
Desperately disappointed.
I really am.
Let me just get through this one piece of news before we get to what everybody wants. Yes, this news just in. Lance Armstrong. Hi, Anita. Yes, it seems age doesn't matter so much anymore in football because it's been a week of comebacks in the Premier League. And joining me now is the former France midfielder, David Ginola. I'm sure the hullabaloo over Paolo Di Canio's appointment at Sunderland hasn't escaped you. He's now said he's neither a racist nor a fascist. Can you understand why his political beliefs have been raised and why his appointment at the club's been questioned? They know they can't go to England, and they also know they need the permission of the SFA to play in Scotland, so that's not possible for a breakaway league. Redknapp, well, he has his reinforcements now. The pressure's on him to keep QPR up. Perhaps the only other man with a bigger challenge is Peter Odemwingie and his battle to win back the West Brom fans. And just time to tell you that Manchester United still lead Arsenal 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium, so they could well reduce that gap at the top of the Premier League to 3 points. Late drama on the football pitch, tears on the tennis court, Adam. All on a day's work. That's it for the moment. I'll be back with more at 11:20.